Hey YouTubers, hey guys, I don't know if many of you have actually seen my face before, but anyway, this is me. I don't know how long you guys have been following me. Maybe a few of you are very, very new. Maybe some of you have been around forever. But if you remember a couple months ago, I said that I wanted to do a big giveaway at the end of the summer. Basically because I had just gotten done with my first year of law school, and, you know, honestly guys, like, as much as I love going to law school, as much as I love going back to school and trying to get like a new way in life and everything, one of the things that really helped me through was YouTube, this community, people interacting, talking with me, sharing my ideas, you know, elaborating on my ideas, and honestly just the recognition. So at the beginning of the summer, actually at the beginning of the year, I think I had around like maybe just a little bit more than 2,000 subs, and we've grown that to nearly over 8,000, going on to 9,000. By the time that this uploads, maybe a couple hundred away. But honestly, that was really kind of crazy to me. I'd been growing much more quickly, especially during the summer. And when I started the summer, basically after I got done with my first test, I had about 4,000 less subs than I do right now. And I thought, I need to do this. I needed to do something to kind of give back in order to show you guys how much I appreciate it. And honestly, I love making videos, but I wanted to basically do something to give you guys a way to interact with me, a way to kind of give back everyone. So I was like, okay, I'll just do this giveaway. I'll do this giveaway, and for every 1,000 subs I have by the time of like basically this time around in July, I'm going to give away one thing. Like one thing that I feel like is fairly significant, but honestly, it's not breaking of the bank type of thing. And before I get any further in this, I know there's going to be some questions, so I should really kind of just preface this. The only thing I'm giving away here that I'm be okay with giving to a person out of the States, the United States region, would be the Dokkan account, because it's just going to cost too much for me to ship things overseas. And as much as I don't want to say that money's not an issue, I have been taking, I honestly took the little bit of money I made over the last couple months and I put it into some of this stuff. So I wanted to do something really nice for you guys. So I put some of the money into this stuff, and I wanted to actually, you know, pass it on to you guys, whoever ends up winning. So definitely just make sure to stay to the end of the video, and I'll tell you how you guys can enter and all this other stuff. And also, not everything I'm giving away is going to be on this channel. Some of it is going to be on my second channel. Not very much, maybe like 2 things. I ran into some problems with one of the things I wanted to give away. I don't want to like screw anybody over. It was going to be big, but it's not going to basically work out that way. So there's only going to be 2 things on that channel, and there's going to be 6 things on this one. But that makes perfect sense for me. But anyway, guys, so I'm just going to run down all the stuff that I want to give away, and I want everyone to, you know, watch this. Then, you know, at the very end of the video, I'll tell you guys how to, I guess, enter. You guys can enter this, and I'll be picking a winner in the next week. So honestly, the first thing I wanted to do, the one thing I really wanted to get through with this is, you know, Dragon Ball Super is coming out on Blu-ray and DVD. It did. I got a copy of that right here. I got myself a copy. If you've been on the channel for a long time, you know how much of a supporter I am to actually buying the official release of things. I have my own genuine collection of Dragon Ball stuff, but I also have all the Blu-rays for the Dragon Ball Z releases, and then the Dragon Ball DVDs and the GT DVDs, although I hope we get Blu-rays at some point. But anyway, I thought, you know, that would be a great way to start this off. I want to give away an official release to someone. So I have this. This is going to be one of the things, honestly. At first I thought this was going to be one of the bigger things, but then as we started growing, as we started picking up steam and pace and all this other stuff, I just thought, hell, you know, like, let's go bigger. Like, go big or go home. So this is definitely one of the things I'm giving away. So make sure to, like I said, watch to the end of the video, or if you want to just skip to the end of the video, I mean, I know some people are going to do that anyway. So make sure to just get the rules before you actually go out and comment. The next one is the bigger one. The next one's the big one. This is something I've had for a while now, and honestly, I'm not necessarily a game person. I've had a lot of people saying that I should do some game content and everything, and I've thought about it one way or the other, but I decided against it. It's not that I'm like too old for games. My mentality and my time commitments to everything else take me away from actually playing games. I like doing games like Until Dawn or maybe even The Last of Us, where it's kind of more streamlined. It's not like a 40, 60, 80 hour plus game. Those games have their merit, but I don't necessarily like them as much as I thought I did when I was younger, or as much as I did when I was younger. So with that being said, I have right here a Japanese I have a Japanese, let's try to, won't focus, Dragon Ball GT, or Dragon Ball Heroes Japanese 3DS. And like I said, guys, I've played a lot of this, and I never really got too far into it. Oh, you can hear it. Yeah. This is Dragon Ball Heroes 2. They have a third game out yet, but the only way you can play this is with a Japanese version. They're not, it's not region free. They're very much kind of restricted to that. And I know a lot of people like Dragon Ball Heroes, like the concept of Dragon Ball Heroes. In fact, this is a very Dragon Ball Heroes-centric giveaway, because I know you guys like them. There's some really awesome stuff out there, but yeah, I'm giving away this. Like I said, I don't ever really... It's just gonna play over me. Oh my gosh. How do you turn this? There you go. No, but I'm gonna be giving this away because I feel like, although it's kind of cool to have, if I don't play it, there's somebody out there who really wants this. There's somebody out there who's been wanting to play this and just can't afford it, or doesn't want to go try to find something where they can't find it, or I don't know, eBay or whatnot. So I'm sure there's somebody out here who watches my content who really wants something like this, and I honestly want to just, like I said, give back and everything. And it's because I don't play it anymore. It's just like, I thought it would be a cool idea, a real fun idea for anybody who wants it. Please make sure to watch to the end of the video, or go to this end of the video and tell me, oh my god, I want that one, because I think that's pretty cool, honestly. But going off the whole Dragon Ball Heroes things, 2 other giveaways. I got a ton, well, not a ton, but I got a significant amount of Dragon Ball Heroes cards that I am willing to give away. And because I obviously have a lot of them, they will be significant. I will do my best to arrange them, but there are going to be 2 of the prizes are going to be these. I'll be kind of separating them in half for the most part. I don't necessarily know how much I'm going to be giving away, but I'm going to do my best to give away 2 that are of equal proportion and have enough like unique and interesting cards. But just considering that there has to be a tier of things, I guess, just because I thought it would be fun, I have a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks keychain from Japan. I'm going to be throwing that along with one of them, and also the one that's the better one, whichever one I decide, because there's just going to, like I said, be a tier. Also going to get these. These are the better ones I have. You can't. They're in screen protectors. You got Zamasu and Rage Trunks, so those are cool too. I think that these are really cool. Obviously, really awesome card art, and a lot of people do like that type of stuff. And a lot of people like that type of stuff, and Dokkan. So obviously, I wanted to kind of give back on that stuff. A lot of people don't have those things. They don't know how to get those things. They don't have the money to buy them the way I've done, or even get them from Japan like I got some of them. So that's something that I hope that you guys want to see more of and actually get more of as you go on. Another thing, and I gotta preface this, this is the one I said obviously earlier. I'm gonna be giving away my Dokkan account. I'm gonna be giving away my Dokkan account, and I think that, what's weird about this? Like, this is not actually well played, but I think I do have a lot of cool cards. I'm going to just show you guys a little bit of them, all right? Just to kind of give you a sense of like what I have, because it's not Japanese, it's global, but most of the story hasn't been played, so you can still grind. I've just been logging on like every day. I don't really play the game anymore. Like I said earlier with the whole Dragon Ball Heroes things, I don't really play games anymore. But this is still addicting. I like the pooling aspect of it, like the gambling aspect. So I get on here and I get the daily reward and everything, and I get a decent amount of, just... I'm just terrible with glare today. I have some really cool ones on here. I will probably put them on Twitter. If you want to go to Twitter, I'll just take like a few screenshots of like exactly how many things I have and for what purposes I have certain cards. And I think it's a pretty good arrangement of cards. So yeah, please make sure to go down to Twitter if you want to see exactly what type of account I have and whether or not it is you'd like that account, because I'll be giving that away as well. So I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 of the 8 things. The very last thing I'm giving away on this channel, remember the other 2 things are going to be giving away on the other channels. But when I went to Japan, obviously this was making the rounds a couple years ago, the 30-year booklet. And just to preface, this is really cool. Honestly, this thing is like really cool. It is used. There was a poster that was put in here that I took out. So just, fair warning for that, but I think that this is like really cool, and it's like a must-have for any Dragon Ball fan. I thought, this is really cool. I don't speak Japanese, but it's also really awesome to have. I'm sure a lot of y'all are in the same boat, and I just wanted to kind of do my best to, I think somebody out there would really appreciate this more than I have, and it's been sitting. Unfortunately, it has been sitting in my basic storage. I don't look at it. I don't have any place to put it, and I won't have any place to put it for a long time. And I think that, there are some people out there who would want this more than I do and would cherish it more than I do. As much as I do love it, as much as I love having it, like I said, YouTube has been blowing up for me. I've had so much fun doing this and interacting with you guys, and I just wanted to get back any way I could. So this, to me, I think was like, it's a small thing I could do to give away, and a lot of people might actually really enjoy that, really appreciate that. So this is one of the things I'm going to be giving away. So another thing I'm going to be giving away on my other channel, and you can go over there if you want to see more of that, but that's basically what I'm giving away over there, is I got and this is something, be honest about your age. I don't want to be sending things. This is a Jigsaw starter kit, guys. Jigsaw starter kit. We've got Jigsaw coming in this October 27th, 2017, and I know a lot of people aren't as excited about it as I am. I mean, obviously, the Saw movies have such a huge fan following, such a huge thing, but I wanted to show you guys like what it is that you're going to be getting yourself into if you don't follow it as much as I do. Obviously, you got the Saw collection. It was fairly cheap. That wasn't a whole lot of money, but it's all 7 films, all 7 original films that you can prepare and watch for yourself. The Spirit Brothers, amazing guys, and just totally awesome creative talents, creative forces. If you haven't seen this movie, I swear, if you haven't seen this movie, do not look up anything about it. Especially if you want this, don't look up anything about it. Don't even watch the trailer. Just watch the damn film and experience it for the first time without knowing anything about it. Now, if you do know about it, you do know it's a really good movie, and obviously, Ethan Hawke is amazing. Just like I said, if you don't know anything about it, don't want to, just make sure to go out of your way and don't look up anything. Just don't do it. Lastly, we got Piranha 3D. Now, guys, if you haven't seen this movie is fucking hysterical. It's actually a really good film considering, the source material and everything, because obviously you don't necessarily go to these films for actual quality, but these are from the writers of Jigsaw. Josh Stolberg and Pete Goldfinger. These guys are incredibly talented, and if you saw the recent Jigsaw trailer, you saw that they put humor back into the movies. There hasn't been much humor in that franchise since the first one, obviously, and some couple of laughs here and there, but not necessarily a whole lot. It's been very serious. So those guys, I'm really, really interested to see exactly where they took this and what their idea is going into this. And then obviously, like I said, the Spirit Brothers are just phenomenal, and obviously I just love the Saw franchise. So Jigsaw starter kit, 9 films. If you haven't seen any of these, please make sure to check them out. And obviously, if you want to see them, then go over to the second channel and give yourself some time. Give yourself follow the rules, I guess. Pun intended, follow the rules, and hopefully you can win this stuff, because these are great films, man. And then the last one, in my own personal guilty pleasures, Underworld and Resident Evil film franchise. Great films, 11 films in all. If you haven't seen them, please make sure to go see them. Also, definitely make sure to, put your hat in the running for the giveaway that I'm doing on my second channel. But anyway, guys, so that's it. Those are 8 things I'm going to be giving away over the next week on both of my channels. If you like any of these, if you want any of these, then please make sure to go down to the comment section below. This is how you're going to enter. You're going to go down to the comment section below, and you're going to tell me what you want. And, I just want to be very fair about this. Like I said, the Dokkan account is the only thing I'm giving away if you're out of the United States. Everyone in the United States, I know it's unfair, but it's just, it's a much more aggressive added cost if I have to start sending this stuff overseas. So I really am sorry about that. But if you're in the United States, if you want any of these things, or if you're overseas, just go, I want the Dokkan account. Or if you're anyone else, if you don't want, oh, I don't want the Heroes cards, I want just the 3DS. Just put, I want the 3DS, or I want this. Just tell me what you want. You can easily just say, I want everything. It's I'll take whatever I can get type of thing. And put that in the comment section below. Also, you need to subscribe to me on this channel, or my other channel. Subscribe to me on both, please. But you have to subscribe to the channel that is actually giving away the thing. So the Jigsaw Starter Kit and the other movies you have to be subscribed to Real Talk. For everything else, you have to be subscribed to here, but if you want to subscribe to both, you can definitely subscribe to both. And make sure to share this out on Twitter as well in order to enter. But with that being said, those are the only things that you really have to do. I'm going to leave it at that. Obviously, I hope everyone's excited for this. I'm really excited for this. I hope it gets some kind of traction. I hope you guys enjoy this, and maybe we'll do this again next year. Who knows? We'll just see where I'm at financially and where my channel's at after all this is said and done. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. It's been real.